Good afternoon and welcome to the GatherSpace.com project demonstration. During this demo, you should get an understanding of some of the most basic system capabilities, including managing features, requirements, use cases, your project backlog, and producing reports. Upon login, the system presents you with a feature browse, also known as the product backlog. In the upper right corner, you can easily toggle between projects. So looking at this list of projects by selecting the project labeled Samsung Carrier Billing, you'll be presented with this project's information. Then clicking back to the project online portal, the system will then switch you back to that project. From this features view, you can see some key elements such as the feature's parent package, priority level, assigned iteration, and current status. Using the drop-downs, you can also filter these by attributes. By selecting medium under the priority filter, it will then filter features with a priority tagged as medium in priority. Then when I select all, you're represented with the full feature list. Because managing requirements are typically based on a structured hierarchy, you can drill down into your project features and see any associated requirements and use cases. By clicking on any feature in this list, you're presented with a comprehensible feature detail. From the detailed view, you can take a look at your data or update it, or click Cancel, or go back to the main feature browse. For a higher level view of your requirements, you can click on the Package link. A package is similar to a file folder or logical grouping that holds your features. This is a very beneficial view when project team members want a less detailed view of the project. What you can see now is by clicking to open up a package, the system shows you what features fall under a given package. To only see a view of your project requirements, you can click on the Requirements link. This area of the system gives you the ability to fully define the details of your requirements. If your project will be use case driven, in this section you can organize and define your use cases and actors. First, you would go into your actors view and define your actors. In this view, you can see there are currently two actors defined, the consumer and the customer service agent. Now, clicking on the Use Cases link, you can look at your collection of use cases and which use cases have alternate flows and filter your use cases by a specific actor. Let's explore the detail of a use case. When opening up the use case, you can view the basic information or view the basic flow or alternate flows. What I'll do now is click on the basic flow for this use case. To add an additional flow, just type in an event such as log out of the system and click Add Basic Flow Event. You can also easily order and reorder the flow in your basic flow. You can then define the alternate use case flows by clicking the alternate flow link. And when ready to move on, you would simply hit Cancel from the use case detail to get back to the main use case browse. For a visual view of your use cases, you can click on the Reporting tab and then click on the Use Case Model Report. GatherSpace will provide a real-time dynamic view of your project use cases that you can print out or include in other reports. From this reporting menu, your project team can produce some very meaningful reports and views. The Vision and Requirements report will provide more of a management document of your project requirements. You can create a version of this document in PDF, HTML, and in Microsoft Word format. The Feature Detail and Associated Requirements report will provide a detailed tabular view of your requirements hierarchy, showing you the project features as well as the associated specific use cases and requirements. Another widely used report is the Traceability report, which will provide a real-time view of your project requirements, indicating which requirements are complete or incomplete. A very common Agile report is known as the parking lot diagram. This will provide a visual view of the timeliness of your features and packages from a project standpoint. One final area I'd like to review is the Project tab and some underlying capabilities. In Projects, you can manage a comprehensive suite of your projects. Because teams vary from project to project, you can assign only the users you want to access project information. With the Iterations link, you can set up project phases, also known as iterations, which will come in handy for project scheduling. And from the File Export link, you can then create an extract file and download your comprehensive projects into an Excel or XML file. While there are much more capabilities of GatherSpace, I hope you've learned some basic concepts of the system. Thanks for attending.